Welcome back to Second Floor Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about filming interviews or talking head segments in documentaries using both really good lighting and then some more of a cheaper and natural light look. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go over that natural light. As you can see here, all we have are the natural lights of the room along with one LED to light up the face and two LEDs on the background, which are not really necessary if you're in a well-lit room, and we'll show some examples without them. But so right here you can see the result of having none of the lights on, very dark in frame, even though you can still see because the overhead lights. And then once you turn on the main two background lights, it just helps brighten up the background and the whole image, adding some contrast. And then this main LED just helps brighten up the face because most of the light is coming from down from the ceiling because that's the natural light. And that's it. That's a really easy way to get a nice image for, a lower budget documentary. And then now we'll go into more professional lighting. And now we're going to go into more professional lighting, so with, a whole 3-point setup. So we still just have the background LEDs, which are lighting up the background, making it look all good. But now instead of just the main LED for the face, we have a top light shining down on the hair to create that glisten and to separate the person from the background. And then we have a key light to our left, or the subject's right, which is creating most of the lighting effect. And then on their other side is the fill light, which is acting what we had the LED doing, which is just filling in the dark spots in the face and making it look much more brightened up. And that gives you this very kind of professional looking documentary interview style. And that, of course, is more difficult in situations and locations where you might not have all this, but if you can, it will look a lot better and help with the final outcome. And now we're going to be talking more about the kind of framing and actually capturing the image and less so the light of an interview. And so we're going to show 4 examples, 2 both standing and sitting. Okay, so the first one is a kind of wide medium shot of the subject while they're sitting. And this gives you like a very big chance to do a lot more visual storytelling with either showing something or hand motions and such. But then if you want a more emotional and like where the viewer feels connected to the subject, you can zoom in more on the face to more of a chest up shot. And that gives you a very close connection to the character, which will help the viewer connect with them better. And now we'll have the subject stand up. And then if we zoom back out, you can have more of a standing shot, medium shot, waist up. And this is good for kind of sight shoots where you don't have all this lighting set up and you don't have seats or anything. And it's just a very easy shot to do because of that. And then same idea of zooming more in to connect more with the character. And this can also be done standing. And this gives the same effect of a connection. And then another tip for getting really good and cinematic interviews is to have a second camera that has some sort of movement. And the character, of course, is mostly looking at the main camera or close by, but then the second camera captures them looking away, and that allows you to intercut it and put it in more during these emotional moments, which can really help in the long run. But yeah, that's about it for capturing these kind of talking head shots, and it's a really useful skill to have. And that's it. We'll see you on next Second Floor Podcast next time.